Hey, we got Nettleton versus Highland tonight. It's homecoming. Captains are shaking hands. It's number 70, Jack Gray, number 42, Nick Hendricks for the Raiders. And I didn't get the players for Highland, but I've got a roster for them this week, folks, so we'll actually know who some of their players are. And you can hear who their names are and boo them.
Man, football is in the air. It's a great night again tonight.
Oh, it's not a great night. What are you talking about?
Well, it's
muddy,
muggy, but
it's muddy and
awesome
muggy all
night.
at the same time. It is
Awesome
so hot
night.
in this press box, I'm about to die.
And you have that big on Raider cap on.
That's right. I just bought me a new Nettleton Raider football cap tonight. $5 from the Nettleton Raider band. They're selling sweatshirts for $15 and T-shirts for $10, I believe it is.
Are you an advertisement for them?
I guess so. I'm a walking advertisement. Now we got the coin toss here, explaining what's going on. We're going to see what happened here.
Highland's captains are number 25,
Nettleton
Keith Carden,
won the toss.
66,
Hang on.
Adam Carter.
Nettleton won the toss and have elected to receive and defend the north end zone. Highland will take the second half, and then we'll see which one they are. Raiders wearing black as usual as they play at home here. Highland Rebels in their road gray. They'll be moving from right to left on your screen. Nettleton moving left to right. We're going to run over the starting lineups for you real quick. I'll give you the Nettleton offense. At tight end, number 20, John Neldon. Right tackle is number 55, Aaron Pratt. Right guard is number 78, John White. Playing center is Richard White, number 63. Left guard, number 65, Curtis Brownlee. Left tackle, number 75, John Carville. The flanker is number 44, Wayne Jones. Split in, number 21, Blake Tennyson. Quarterback, Jared Johnson, number 10. Fullback, Luke Maddox, number 15. Tailback, Josh Morgan, number 22. And there come your Raiders of Nettleton.
All right, I'll run down the Highland defense for you real quick.
Okay, if you'd like. And there you see they're about to reign the Raiders.
Number 33, Matt Himshot is their defensive end. Marty Carr is number 71. He's playing tackle. Guards are Justin Beller and Adam Carter, wearing 73 and 66 respectively. Tackle, Scott Phillips, he's number 35. Defensive end, Brad Kerr, number 88. Linebackers are Adam Nicholson and Keith Carden. Cornerbacks are Nathan Snurley and John Thurman, and safety is Jacob Gregson.
Very good on that Snurley kid's name for Highland. There comes Highland. Look at that! Look at that rebel flag leading the charge there. Not really politically correct. Nettleton defense tonight. Defensive end, John Carville, number 75. Defensive tackle, Jack Gray, number 70. Nose guard, David Thompson, number 66. Defensive end, John White, number 78. Linebackers are Aaron Pratt, number 55. Luke Maddox, 15. Josh Morgan, 22. Nick Hendricks and John Neldon are your cornerbacks, numbers 42 and 20. The free safety is Blake Tennyson, number 21. And the strong safety, Jared Johnson, number 10. And we've got players on the field. We've got footballs being given to the refs to go. The officials for tonight. Done the officials? All right. Yeah, I'll take the officials.
We've lost the officials.
Referee is Rick Lowe. Umpire is Gary Massengale. Linesman Harry Ballou. Line judge Corky Thomas. And back judge William Nick.
We've seen this crew before.
I'm sure we have.
This is the same crew that did last week's game at Jonesboro.
Set to receive for the Raiders is number 44, Wayne Jones, number 42, Nick Hendricks, and number 15, Luke Maddox. Let me get my stat sheets together here, and we're ready to play some football. Coming into this game, Coach Dover, you heard on the pregame talking about how big this game is tonight. It's trying to get 3-0 in the conference. Highland 1-1 in the conference. They lost last week at Hoxie, kind of a mild upset. Hoxie hadn't beaten Highland since the 70s.
Wow.
Yeah. And, man, there's a good crowd on hand here tonight.
Yep.
Oh, we tailgated before the game. You might have seen me
that was a nice shot of
kicking out down there.
Feet in your face.
That's right. It was free. I walked up. They said, have a hamburger. Take 2.
And you took 4 or 5.
No, I just took 1. And here's the kickoff by Brad Kerr of Highland. It's taken by Jones at around his own 12-yard line. He's gang tackled at around his 25-yard line, where Nettleton will start out 1st and 10. Actually, they're going to mark it closer to the 27.
When we were talking earlier about the conditions of this field, the first thing these Rebels did when they got here is walk the field.
They walked the field. They tested their footing. And they saw how muddy it is.
And it's very muddy out there. Or we were talking about it earlier. I think it's going to definitely be a factor in this ball game.
Yeah, it's been about 45 minutes since we did the pregame, and my shoes are still soaking wet. Here we go, 1st and 10. Jared Johnson on the handoff to Luke Maddox, who bounces into Rebel or 2 and gained about 1 or 2 yards. Looks like he got 2. So it'll be 2nd down and 8 from the 28.5-yard line.
That we're talking about, showed that Raiders scoreboard earlier. It is the largest high school scoreboard in the state of Arkansas.
That's what we have been told.
Brand spanking new.
Thanks to Pepsi and Keller Ambulance Service and Mountain Dew. Look at that pitch to Morgan, who rambles for about 15 yards. All the way from the 28 down to the 42. So I guess 14 yards on the carry for Morgan.
Nathan Snurley in on that tackle for the Rebels.
There is the greatest home football crowd in the world, in my opinion, Nettleton. They come out in full force, as you can see. There's not a seat in the house. It is a festive occasion here tonight as the Highland Band marches on to this side of Nettleton. I don't know if they thought they had room over here or something. Jared Johnson on the keeper. He gains about 6 yards.
Wonder where they're going to set at.
Oh, there's a little bug.
Highland brought a nice little crowd over.
Highland has big fans that follow them around the country.
There's that scoreboard we were talking about earlier.
As they come down from the hills. Highland, of course, up near Hardy.
That's right.
Hardy Nash Flat area up there, Cherokee Village, around that area. Johnson on the keeper again. He pulls it in, and man, what a game by Jared Johnson. They didn't ever actually tackle him. They just stopped his forward progress, but not after he went all the way down to the 45-yard line of Highland.
And if you saw that, he did a really smart thing. He pulled that ball in, got it around it, got his other arm around and hold on to it. They were really going after it, trying to strip it, and he really protected that thing.
This Highland defense has some size, just looking down at him. Defensive guards, 6'3", 290, and 5'10", 225. Those are big guys for Highland. Maddox up the middle. Carries the ball for about 3 or 2 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Yeah, he got 3. Good call, PA guy. Mr. Ron. Highland brought a good-sized band here.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering why they're going to set at. I guess they're going to set in those little bitty stands over there.
Well, not the little bitty. Those are the new bleachers that Nettleton's added again tonight. Tonight, for the first time, Nettleton opened up their new south end zone concession stand and restroom complex. Before it's finished, it's supposed to have... Oh, Johnson's going to keep it here. Look at this. Oh, another first down for the Nettleton Raiders as he moves from the 43 all the way down around the 32. So 9-yard gain for Jared Johnson. As I was saying, they're going to have dressing rooms in it as well before they're finished.
Right.
And a weight room too.
When I was telling Terry earlier, I thought it was odd. When you walk over from the Nettleton sidelines, the men's room is first. I figured they would put the ladies first just because I thought that was kind of a nice gesture. But
how about that homecoming court? Weren't they great looking?
That was. Good looking homecoming. Congratulations to Grace Williams.
That's right. And
hopefully we'll get to talk to her in the third quarter.
Jared Johnson has got some room to run, cuts it inside, and another nice run from Jared Johnson. Moves from the 31 all the way down to the 16. Looks like. So a 15-yard gain. Jared Johnson has 38 yards on 4 carries so far tonight.
There's the replay right there. See him coming around. Break one tackle and avoided. There's a couple of guys he avoided.
So it'll be 1st down and 10, and we've got a flag.
Delay of game, maybe?
No, probably. Yeah, maybe. No, illegal motion on the offense. Dead ball foul. Here we go. Offsides on the offense. Somebody wasn't lined up correctly. So a 5-yard penalty will make it 1st down and 15. The 21-yard line. Has to get down around the 6 to get a 1st down. 8:27 to go in the 1st quarter. Nettleton started at its own 25 or so. Luke Maddox up the middle. Gain of about 7 or 8. Gain of about 8 on that carry.
Well, tonight before the ball game, we had the privilege of attending the bonfire. They had a big bonfire over there. And one of our favorite professors out at ASU, I guess you could say, Mr. Richard Carville, who is also the chair of the department, read a top 10 list. And I'm going to read that to you.
Also a Nettleton School Board member.
Yes, he is.
2nd down and 7. Oh, Jared Johnson hitting the backfield for a loss. Going to lose about 6 yards on this. Excuse me, 3 yards. I guess he wasn't as far back as I thought.
Scott Phelps in on that tackle. Well, his top 10 list was top 10 reasons to beat Highland. I'm going to read it down real quick in between plays here. Number 10 was they beat us last year for revenge. Number 9 is they're corn-fed boys and their quarterback throws like a girl. I'll get you some more in a minute.
3rd down and 10 here for the Raiders. Critical play. They airing it out for John Nettleton, overthrown, incomplete.
He had some pressure brought on him by number 35. He got through the line real quick.
So it's 4th down and 10.
Number 8 is we throw better tailgate parties. Terry would agree with you on this. Number 7 was to test the new scoreboard. Home point side only. Number 6, it's homecoming. Number 5, because Coach Dover has a new hat and he doesn't need to get it dirty. Number 4 is because we've had too many fights this week. We've heard there's been a lot of fights this week.
Nettleton's going to take a timeout here. There's Coach Dover, apparently not pleased with how his troops were reacting. It's 4th down and 10, and they're trying to decide what to do.
Number 3 on this top 10 list was the coach's wife said so. Number 2, they're not used to running on fat land. That means because those boys, you know, from the hills, they're having problems running on the flat land. Just want to explain those guys from Highland. Number 1 is just flat out, we're better than they are.
Top 10 reasons that Nettleton will beat Highland. Well, we'll see. It's 4th down and 10. Raiders impressively moving the ball down in their first series, but they've come up to a roadblock at the 16-yard line of Highland.
Our thanks to Mr. Carville for borrowing that from him. Well, actually stealing that. I'm going to hold on to that. He doesn't know that I stole that, though.
No, he gave it to you. He handed it to you.
Didn't say anything about wanting it back, so I guess I'm going to keep it.
His son, of course, John Carville, starting defensive end and left tackle. Okay, I think we've got everything straightened out, and Nettleton's going to go for it here. 4th down and 10. This is for the early, well, all they need is a 1st down. They need 10 yards for that. Going to option right, excuse me. Johnson on the keeper. He's still in, and he broke free, and touchdown, Jared Johnson.
All right.
Wow.
That was a nice run. Real nice run there. Good job. He broke a couple of tackles on that.
With 6:59 left to go in the first quarter, Nettleton takes a 6-0 lead. On to attempt the extra point is Justin Baggs. Wow.
That was great.
That was a great run. Highland keyed in on the right play, and they just couldn't get him. And
there's the replay. Right there is where he tackled. We missed the point after there.
But the point after was good.
Point after was good. Well, we got a special guest with us here for just a second. Jerry Muckenstern, former Chicago Bear, has stepped in.
That was a great run.
That was a fantastic run.
I think we need to get his mic up a little more.
It was even better. Jared Johnson just so quick, and the field being wet as it is like that, being able to make those cuts like that just gives credit to his athletic ability.
Yeah.
Literally, the field, we walked on it before the game, and it is muddy. And my feet are still wet, you can see, from just standing on it.
There's a shot of all of us with Jerry. There he is. Wave, Jerry.
There we go.
Right over there you are. There you are. There's Jerry. Jerry, I think we mentioned you're a former Chicago Bear.
You used to do what you guys are doing right now, and you guys are doing a great job.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Been a while since I've been in this booth.
They had a penalty apparently on the extra point, and we redid it, and it was good.
Still good.
It's 7-0. Nettleton, you're also a Nettleton parent.
Yes. We've got Katie Ray's on the junior high volleyball team, and she'll be playing basketball this year, and so doing that again.
Yeah. Parenting's a full-time job.
Right, it is.
I think we might have mentioned this. You're also the university minister at Central Baptist Church. How have things been going in your university department there?
It's going really good, Kyle. We're going to ASU's game tomorrow. We're taking a good group. A lot of churches are going together, and First, Highland, Walnut Street, Central, and me at the BSU, leaving tomorrow morning and go to the mall. The girls want to go shopping first, and then we're going to go to watch ASU play University of Memphis.
Well, that should be a pretty good ball game.
Hopefully come back with a big W.
Yeah,
Hope ASU can sneak up on them.
That'd be really a lot of fun. Well, we thank you very much for joining us.
Guys, thanks for having me in here.
Yeah.
Hey,
enjoy the game. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
Come back anytime.
Thanks.
So we see the kickoff here. Highland player didn't catch who it was, but pretty decent run back, and Highland will take over 1st and 10 on their own 31-yard line, 32-yard line.
Here, this is there's the replay of the play we saw earlier.
That's the touchdown run.
The touchdown run right there. He evaded a couple tackles right in there. Good job, Mr. Johnson.
1st and 10 from the 32 for Highland. I'll give you their starting lineup, or the players you'll hear more. Adam Nicholson, number 20, is their quarterback. Wingback Nathan Snurley, number 33. And here's a quick pass out to number 33, Snurley, who is tackled for a loss by John Neldon. That play never had a chance to get going, and we already have a pass completion for -2 yards.
Number 33, Nathan Snurley. He lost on the play. He ran out 2nd down.
We'll complete that offense in just a second.
Yeah, your fullback, Keith Carden, number 25. Your tailback, Scott Phelps, number 35. So Carden, number 25, Phelps, number 35. And this is number 35, Phelps. And he gets out to the outside before he's tackled by Luke Maddox, Nick Hendricks in there.
I think he got back
Blake
to it.
Tennyson in there also. He didn't even get all the way to the line of scrimmage. Give him 2 yards on that carry. It'll be 3rd down and 11. You think this Raider D is keyed up?
They're ready, man. I was fixing to say that. These guys are ready to
You think
play.
these Raiders sidelines are keyed up? There's your your sidelines. 3rd down and 10.5. Got a pass. Pass intended for number 35. I think. Man, you cannot see those numbers on those Highland jerseys. There is a flag on the field.
Coach is telling them to
Going
decline
against,
it.
yeah, it's going against Highland. And they're going to decline it and make it 4th down and 11, of
Coach
course.
getting good exercise down there, flapping his arms back and forth.
Holding against the Rebels. Declined. It's 4th down. So they'll punt. On to punt, Brad Kerr for Highland.
Yep.
Pretty big guy, 6'2", 190.
Back deep's Wayne Jones.
Mysterious hand.
I think that's Jerry Muckenstern.
It is.
He's calling plays down there for Highland.
Waving at people. Good punt. Fair catch called by number 44, Wayne Jones, at around his own 38-yard line, where the Raiders will take over 1st and 10. That was a very good judgment on my part, or on his part. Judgment on my part.
In your opinion.
Yeah, my opinion. That's what I'm trying to say. Hey, for the 10th year, Axe is bringing you local high school football action. Hats off to all our sponsors and dedicated production crew who make this possible. Tonight's game is sponsored by Bonds & Tate Heating and Air Conditioning, Gateway Tire, MDR Cartage, Couches Barbecue, Keller Medical, and Central Baptist Church in Jonesboro.
Have you seen that Couch's barbecue spot? That thing is hysterical.
I guess I haven't.
This one guy plays an entire family.
Oh, Luke Maddox could have broke free. If he could have just beat that last guy, he would have been gone.
Tripped up by Matt Hemshot, number 18.
Him shoot number 15, Maddox gets about 6 on that carry. He's got 19 yards on 4 carries. Jared Johnson, 41 yards on 6 carries. And Josh Morgan, 1 carry for 14 yards. So Nettleton staying on the ground mainly. They had 1 pass attempt. It was incomplete. But, oh yeah, I might remind you, the score is 7-0. And they've only had the ball 1 time. Johnson on the keeper, options to Morgan, who is hit. And That looked like a late hit.
Yeah, that's what.
Josh Morgan on the carry.
It's like no gain for Morgan, as his knee went down before he got that extra last yard.
And bring up third down for the
It'll be
Raiders.
3rd down and 4, so a key play here. Rebel defense already muddy. Hand off to Maddox up the middle. No, it's a pitch to
fumble.
Morgan. Ball's on the ground.
Highland ball.
Highland has it. It was a bad pitch, and that leads to Highland taking over.
Well, that just goes ball was probably a little wet, and that just goes back to what we've been talking about. It'll be a big key tonight. Ball control with the wet field and all.
I thought it was a good call. The fake to Maddox.
Got you.
Yeah, it got me. Just the pitch wasn't there. Morgan probably would have had enough running room for the first down, but as is, Highland takes over 1st and 10. Oh, what a nice open field tackle by number 55. That's Aaron Pratt. Wow. There's the new scoreboard. I didn't catch who carried that ball. Who carried that ball? Phelps on the carry again.
Our spotter, the PA guy.
Yeah. Well, I just can't tell the numbers, to be honest. I guess I could kind of. They're hard to see. Another handoff to number 25. That's Carden on the carry. He gets about 7.
Carden's a 6 foot, 180-pound senior, excuse me.
Highland, of course, went undefeated in the regular season last year. Of course, lost their first-round playoff game to end their season. Nettleton lost at Highland. It was a great game from all that I've read about it, but Highland also had a lot of starters graduate from last year. I looked down their starting lineup and only see 4 or 5 seniors on the whole thing. Quarterback airing it out here. Jared Johnson all alone intercepts this ball in the end zone. We'll take it out to the 20-yard line. What a catch by Jared Johnson. And just like that, Nettleton will take the ball back. Just when it looked like Highland was about to make some noise. Jared Johnson says, no, this is my game. I believe I'm the one who ran for the touchdown a while ago. I don't think y'all are going to get one. 2 minutes and 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Nettleton on top 7-0, and they've got the ball again, 1st and 10 from their own 20. Hand off to Josh Morgan. Ambles through for a yard.
Here's the replay. Drops back to pass there. He got some under pressure and just chunked that thing. Gave a little too much on it, but right into Jared Johnson's hands.
Jared Johnson, the strong safety. Just kind of waited on it. He was like, hey.
Here comes the ball.
Free football. I just got to catch it. Handoff to fullback Luke Maddox. Gain of about 5.
Number 25 for the Rebels. Keith Carden in on that tackle.
3rd down and a long 4 for the Raiders. 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Clock ticking. You know Coach Dover, he's going to try and keep the ball on the ground tonight, grind it out, make Highland tackle his Raiders. Here's the option to Morgan that they tried to run a while ago. Morgan spinning, he doesn't get the first down. It's going to be 4th down and about a yard and a half.
Number 26 for the Rebels in on that. I have no idea what his name is.
26?
Yeah.
Well, let me get my little Highland roster out here, and I'll tell you that number 26 is Seth Jacobs. Is this the University of Arkansas? Back to punt, Luke Maddox. Highland brings everybody at him, and what a punt! Oh my goodness!
Takes a nice Raider roll.
all the way down to the 11-yard line. He stood on his own, back behind his own 20, and the ball went all the way to the Highland 11-yard line. Over the receiver's head and then some. Man, oh man. Now that was a punt.
What's his longest? You know what his longest is?
Not offhand. Luke, of course, just taking over the punting duties this year.
You saw before the game, he walked with Grace Williams today. Grace Williams, homecoming queen. He was her escort.
Carden on the carry here. Gain about a half a yard. Second down and 9 for Highland, as under about 35 seconds left to go in the first quarter. They're probably going to let this clock run on out. Well, they'll get one more play off and then the quarter will end. And they'll switch ends. Pitch to number 35 or 33. Is that Snurley or Phelps?
Nick Hendrickson on that tackle.
That was 35 Phelps, wasn't it?
Jacobs on the carry.
Or Seth Jacobs. Yes, it was Seth Jacobs. Gained about 8 yards. It's going to be third down and 1.
And that's the end of the first quarter.
End of the first quarter. And we'll take a break. We'll be right back after these messages.
And welcome back to the Axe High School Game of the Week. Kyle Johnson along with Terry Johnston. We're at Nettleton Raider Field, and it's homecoming. I think we've said that. And it's homecoming, and it's a great homecoming night.
Homecoming, homecoming, homecoming.
And there's plenty of alumni who have come home.
Alumni?
Yeah. Saw Craig Miller. Craig Miller, who's alum here. Doug Pierce. His wife, Jill Johnson.
Oh, I miss Doug and Jill. I'll have to go find them. 25. 25 is, that's, what's his name? I don't know who that was. 25. Keith Carden on the carry. Yeah. Oh, Scott Phelps. Scott Phelps. It was a 35 instead of a 25. And didn't get the first down. It's going to be fourth down and less than a yard. Nope, they're going to measure it. They're going to measure it.
What do you think?
Yeah, they got it. I think they got it. I'm going to go ahead and give him a yard carry on it. 3 carries for 4 yards. Not a real good total for Scott Phelps.
Here it comes. Nice shot by Dwayne Luttrell, cameraman down there on the ground. He didn't get it.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he did get it. See?
Oh, man.
He did get it.
That didn't look like he got it.
I told you he got it.
Well, you're 1 for 1 tonight.
That is the first down for Highland of this game, and they've had the ball 3 times.
Oh,
clock running, first down and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line of Highland. Folks, if we make a lot of mistakes tonight or today about the Highland offense, it's because we can't see their numbers. Look at Highland's team. Number 35. This is Phelps again. He had a nice run there.
Maddox in
on
the
about 6 before he's brought down by Luke Maddox and the Raiders. Phelps carried.
We're talking about Doug Pierce. I know you're watching this on Saturday, so later this afternoon, he's appearing at the Storehouse, going to be doing a little acoustic concert up there. That'd be a lot of fun for Doug.
Second down and 4. Ball on the 27-yard line. Got a pass play? No. Quarterback keeper. Drugged down by number 22, Josh Morgan. Nicholson gained about 2. It'll be third down and 2. Time
this third quarter rolls around, this field's not going to be worth too much.
7-0. Yeah, Coach Dover was talking about how they fertilized it a couple of times this week. It's still real green for almost the middle of October, yeah. Oh, offsides against number 89 of Highland. Oh, I don't know who it was. 89, offsides against the Rebels. Jacob Gregson started to run before he could. Before the play was in motion. So that'll back him up 5 yards and make it 3rd and 7. 7 instead of 8. Or 2 instead of 2. Nice fade there into the Highland offense in their huddle. 9:59, under 10 minutes to go in the half. Nettleton up 7-0. Right on the radio.
Luke Maddox.
I don't know if you could call that a completion or not, but they did. They fumbled it and fell on him, or fell on it. Number 18, Kim Shoot, about 7 yards. So Nicholson on passing tonight is, well, he's completed 2, 1 for -3 and 1 for 7. So he's got a grand total of 4 yards in the game and an interception on 4. So it's 1st down and 10 for Highland. Hand off to 25, Carden. Broke free of a couple of tackles.
Piece of side just flew 10 feet up in the air just then.
I saw that. Gained about 7 or 8. Got about 8 on that carry.
There you see the Highland band.
Large band.
All of them. They're really large for. Highland's not that big of a school, are they?
Hero RRU. He's reading what some girls walking by are holding signs up.
I think it's. Are they aiming that at us?
I hope not.
We're the heroes?
If so, they read from right to left. Eight minutes and 50 seconds to go in the first half. Highland 2nd down and 2 from their own 39. Handoff to number 19. I don't know who number 19 is. John Thurman, backup quarterback.
He's also a cornerback.
Gained about a yard. Oh, gained 2. They gave him the 1st down.
Well, the Bugs are out in full force tonight.
Oh, we're over here on the flat side of town. Future Raiders right there, bud. Look at there. There are people on this Nettleton sideline as far as the eye can see from the left to right. From the north to the south. They're just people. They're jam-packed in here tonight.
Yellow hankies out there.
I think we're going against Highland again here. I think we're going against number 89. It's number 20, John Nettleton, is doing a real good job of making number 89 lose his concentration. And number 89's going off the field now.
Yes, he is.
I wouldn't want to be him right now.
No, not at all.
Be 1st down and 15 is Highland moving the ball forward, but then backwards and then forward and then backwards, forward and then backwards. They're down to they were up to the 41, now they're back to the 36-yard line. Under 8 minutes to go in the first half. Clock ticking, game going by pretty quick. Here's a pitch to number 26, Seth Jacobs.
Nice tackle.
Wow, open field tackle by 42, Nick Hendricks, and 55, Aaron Pratt. He didn't get a yard on that. Jacobs didn't. 2nd down and 15. No, they gave him a yard. Raider band playing in the stands. Hand off to Jacobs.
Nope.
No, fake. And the quarterback is sacked.
John Nettleton.
And number 75, John Carville. They both tag teamed to trap quarterback Nicholson for a loss of 13, a loss of 13 on the play.
So that makes it 3rd and
26.
Whew.
I know that because I can see the scoreboard.
Oh, and that big scoreboard.
That giant scoreboard is very visible. Very, very visible. 6 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the first half. Got a great halftime show coming up for you. Got another pass, or no, Nicholson tucks it in and still on his feet, but Luke Maddox, John Nettleton, Blake Tennyson, Josh Morgan in there to make sure he doesn't get anything else. Gained about 2. So that brings him up to -9 on the game. And it's 4th down, and Highland is going to punt. Brad Kerr back on.
Wayne Jones back deep for the Raiders.
Actually, no, that's number 25.
That's
Carden's going to punt. I'm sorry. Yeah, that is Wayne Jones. Didn't mean to mess you up.
no.
Pretty good punt.
Called for a fair catch. Yeah.
That's 42. Fans weren't too happy with Jones's decision to fair catch it.
They wanted him to go. He had a little bit of room.
Just a little bit, though.
Well, just want to let you know that you may obtain a video copy of today's game or any other game that Axe has covered this year by calling 972-5986 or send a check with your request to Axe Channel 15, 1010 South Main, Jonesboro, Arkansas 72401. And the cost per copy is $20.
20 bucks.
20 bucks.
1st and 10, handoff to Luke Maddox up the middle. He was hit and hung on to by number 25 until long enough for 4 more Rebels to join in the tackling, and Maddox only gets about 2. He's got 26 yards on 6 carries.
You wouldn't really call this a host of Rebels, would you?
You call it a band of Rebels.
A band of Rebels.
An army of Rebels. A troop of Rebels. I don't know.
Troop? Tribe? No, that's the Raiders.
Yeah, a tribe of Raiders. Beautiful scoreboard. Got the big Nettleton Raider logo up there. Can't talk about that. Oh, look at this.
Oh, man, look at
hey,
huge hole.
Jared Johnson. Oh, man, he's still on his feet. 14-yard gain for Jared Johnson and a 1st down. He can't do anything but help his own cause tonight so far.
Jacob Gregson finally brought him down for the Rebels. There was a huge hole there.
Hole, that was just nobody was there. Receivers recovered. He was wanting to pass the ball, but decided, hey, why pass when you can run whenever you've got an opening like this? Almost kind of like a quarterback draw play. 1st down and 10. Rolling to his left side, looking to throw. Keeps it instead. Hit from behind, but not after he gained about 3. Jared Johnson has 58 yards on 8 carries and a touchdown.
Well, at halftime, we definitely have a full plate. We have the Nettleton Highland Band who will be playing. Mark Keller is going to be up. He's going to talk about the new scoreboard. And then there's also going to be a band booster parent who will be here talking about that fantastic new facility down in the south end zone that houses the concession stand and everything else.
And oh, yeah, the band.
Yeah.
2nd and 8, and Luke Maddox only got about a yard. 3rd down and 7.
And then during 3rd quarter, we also hope to have Grace Williams, the 1997 homecoming queen, up here talking.
I never found out the theme for Nettleton's homecoming. Did you?
It's a 50s theme of some sort.
A 50s thing?
Yeah.
A 50s thing for homecoming?
20s.
20s, roaring 20s. What were you thinking?
I saw
50s?
the car and I saw a number. That's all.
Quick pass to John Nettleton. Beautifully caught. Beautifully. Oh, excuse me. That's Blake Tennyson. Blake Tennyson. I just saw 2.
Here comes that replay coming up. In just a second. There it is.
19-yard gain.
Broke one tag, finally brought down. It was number 88, Brad Kerr, in on that tackle for Highland.
First down and 10. Jared Johnson on the keeper gets about 2. Or 3.
You act like you want to join the drum line tonight.
Second down and 7. I'm hyped tonight. Football's in the air. Fans are excited. They're buzzing. Do you hear the buzz, folks? Just let me and you be quiet for a second. Listen to the crowd. They're a happy crowd. Their Raiders are on top, 7-0. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Second down and 7. Johnson rolling to his right, looking for Tennyson over at the sidelines. He makes the catch, gets the first down, gets out of bounds, and stops the clock. Nice play.
This game has been moving very fast.
8-yard reception, first down. Ball down to the 12-yard line. 11-yard line.
Minute 53 left to go in the game. I'm sorry, first half. Great. Get this thing on.
Raiders scored on their opening possession. Haven't been able to put the ball back in yet. Again. Darren. Let me rephrase that. Oh no. Johnson hit. His knee goes down at around the 10-yard line, so they only gained about a yard. Now see, looks like he got 2. A lot of people don't realize, you wonder why he runs so laterally to do that. But really, a lot of coaches and a lot of quarterbacks prefer to have the ball on this side of the field, especially when there's this little time left in the game, so that they can get their plays in and not have as much confusion because of the distance. Not only that is a lot of plays are designed, from the left side of the field. And a lot of quarterbacks feel better on the left side of the field. Jared Johnson rolling to the right this time. Look at this. He's going to keep the ball. There's a flag. Probably a hold is going to be the call. But he still gets in the end zone. I believe it is going to be holding against the Raiders. That seems to be, no, a clip against the Raiders. Even worse. So a 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. And we're going to do it again. Not supposed to tell the number of who did it. Referee just told us that it was somebody. I guess he was telling the sidelines, but he looked up here and did it. 15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. That wipes out the touchdown. And puts the Raiders back on their own 24. So it happened right at the 9. So in essence, a 6-point and 25-yard penalty. Quick pass to Blake Tennyson is, I thought he caught it.
He got it.
Yep, yeah. They call it complete. They were like, well, oh, did you see? I don't know, did you see? Gained about 11.
Clock ticking, 50 seconds left to go. Raiders call a timeout.
50 seconds left to go.
Want to talk to them.
And Coach Dover is faced with a 3rd and 12 situation from the 14-yard line. And needs to tell his guys what to do as the clock is running down. They still have another timeout. Take this time to tell you our production crew tonight. Producer director is David Jackson. The audio is J.R. Johnson. Cameraman Nick Snow, Dwayne Luttrell, and Norman Dixon. As always, your announcers are Kyle Johnson and myself, Terry Johnston.
Thank you.
And Saturday replay guy. Yeah, you always like to put that in there.
Robbie Johnson.
You did last week, didn't you?
I did do it last week. Along with Christy Gerard, who, because of all of the homecoming stuff, it was pretty much a booger, and she came in and helped out with the graphics. Stayed the whole game. Was only going to stay the first half.
Next week, I think we're going to be watching Nettleton and Hoxie.
At Hoxie?
I'm not sure. Next week after that is Jonesboro and Gosnell.
So we have no idea where we're going.
Next week is Jonesboro and Cabot. Next week is Nettleton and Corning.
And our season's over.
That's right. Well, no, not necessarily.
Well, if we go playoffs, season's over.
The regular season might be over. Hopefully, we'll get to do a playoff game or two. Hopefully, we'll get to go all the way to the state championship. Now, that would be fun.
It would be a lot of fun.
49.9 seconds left to go in the first half. Down in 12 to go from the 14. School board says the ball's on the 12, but it ain't on 12-yard line. Quick pass.
Uh-oh.
Into the back of the end zone.
Oh, my.
Oh,
No.
oh, incomplete. Intended for 44 Wayne Jones. Brings up fourth down, and in comes the place kicker, Justin Baggs. He's going to try and put Nettleton on top 10-0.
Have we seen Justin at all this season?
Yeah, a couple of times.
Besides standard
yeah,
point
I think we have. I think we've seen him a couple of times. Baggs kicks the ball kind of low, if you'll watch, but he's got the distance and got the leg that can put this ball through the uprights. It's going to be a.
Nope.
Oh, the ball was blocked. The
Number
Highland players picked it up. Mullen dropped it and then picked it up again and tackled.
It was number 88, Brad Kerr, got the block.
Blocked field goal. Brad Kerr.
Field goal was blocked. In the Highland ball.
It's number
Could be.
88. Brad Kerr.
So it'll be first down and 10 Highland.
Blocked field goal.
I didn't even get a chance to tell you how far that was. That was an attempt. 31-yard attempt that would have been. Handoff to. Nice run by whoever that was. 35 Phelps. Carries the ball from his own 18 out to his own 30. That was Phelps. 38.
We've become the
20 yards.
spotters. We've become the spotters for the PA guy.
20-yard gain. $13 seconds left to go in the first half. Highland, this will be our last play. Oh, 26 Seth Jacobs. Oh, slipped and fell. His lineman, number 73, Justin Beller, could not get out of the way.
And
And
there's
that's the end of the first half. It is score Raiders 7, Rebels nothing. And do you have anything to say before we go to break, Kyle?
No.
Okay, we'll be back right after this with your halftime show.
Welcome back to the Axe High School Game of the Week. Kyle Johnson, Terry Johnson is with me. Our
Yeah,
thanks
we're
to
here.
Christy Gerard for a wonderful job. Terry, I think you got some halftime stats you want to give us.
Yeah, real quick. Nettleton, for Nettleton, Luke Maddox has 27 yards on 7 carries. Jared Johnson, 63 yards on 10 carries and a touchdown. Josh Morgan, 4 carries for 17 yards. Johnson, unofficially, of course, all these, 3 of 5 in passing for 38 yards. Tennyson, 3 of 3 on receiving for 38 yards. For a grand spanking total of 135 yards of total offense. Highland has 61 total yards of offense. So Nettleton defense doing their job, not letting Highland get any points. Nettleton's about to kick off, as you see, to start the third quarter. We're joined in the booth tonight by started his third quarter by Grace Williams, Nettleton's homecoming queen for the 1997 football season. Welcome.
Thank you.
Yeah, just talk right into the microphone. And Kyle will be asking you questions, and I'll be kind of telling what's going on the field
Okay.
while you're doing that, okay?
Yeah. So we'll let Terry do a little bit, and then we'll talk.
As you see, the kickoff goes to number 19, John Thurman, who rumbles for a big gain to start the second half. That's Nettleton not able to get him very quickly before he gains about 20 yards on the run back. It'll be first down and 10, Highland from their own 43-yard line.
Now, Grace, you just found out that you were homecoming queen at the very beginning, right?
Yes, sir.
What went through your mind when you heard your name?
Oh, I was very excited. I didn't think I'd get it. I was planning on somebody else.
So you're really excited about getting the whole thing, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
And there's a quarterback keeper. Yeah, hang on just a second. Quarterback keeper, number 20, Adam Nicholson on the carry. That's about 6 yards, 7 yards, 8 yards. They keep moving the chain. 9 yards.
So Grace, what are you're a senior, right?
Yes, sir.
So what are your plans when you graduate?
I'm going to go to ASU.
Are you?
And I have no idea what I'm going to major in yet.
You have no. That's a tough decision. I know I was in those shoes many times. I was I changed majors twice. I was a business major once and became a radio TV major.
Wow, did you see that tackle by Aaron Pratt and Josh Morgan?
There you are.
The
You're on
pitch
TV.
there lost 5 yards by 35 Phelps.
Grace, you're on TV. Wave.
Hi, Mom. See my new Nettleton Raider cap? You like that?
Yeah, I like it.
Like that?
He's
New
very
Nettleton
proud of
Raider
his
cap.
Nettleton Raider.
$5. Van sold them. to me.
All right.
Who are your parents?
Kathy and Willard Williams.
I'm sorry. You have to say that one more time for me. Kathy and
Willard Williams.
Williams. What were on your sheet you listed? What were some of clubs and activities you're involved in here?
I'm the senior class vice president, ecology president. I'm an FBLA. I've been a cheerleader for 4 years. I'm the captain.
Good.
We got something crazy going on with the microphone.
Yes.
Whenever you talk, hold it more like this towards your mouth. Yeah, like that. 5 yard loss there by the quarterback, as he had gotten to 0 yards rushing on the game on his last carry, but that takes him back to -5 yards on the game.
So
4th down and 10.
So we get all the activities you're involved in. You're also, you said you were captain of the cheerleading squad?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Captain. I've been on it for 4 years.
I appreciate the sir, but you really don't have to call me that. I'm not that much older than you.
Bad kick there by Highland. Nettleton will take over 1st and 10 from their own 31. Pretty good field position to start out with in the second half.
There you go. Wave real big. all your people, all your friends, your fan club right down there on the front. Terry and I just graduated in high school in '93, so that's, you know.
You aren't that much older than I am.
Yeah. So now you
Just
take back all
5
those
years.
sirs.
Oh, yeah.
6 years.
Terry,
Your class of 98, we're class of 93. you
yeah.
know.
That's not too bad.
I feel old.
Yeah.
I feel real old. But
And he's still in college.
what do you think about the ball game tonight? You like football?
I love football.
You like football? Everybody in
Love
Nettleton loves football. The entire school district comes out for every game, I think. They feed you well. Did you eat over at the tailgate party before the game?
No, I didn't get to eat.
Oh, you missed it.
Yeah, you talk about a feed. I mean, they need to do like that every game. I mean, they had hamburgers, or the hamburgers, and pizza.
I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
You're lost.
I'm glad I got a date after this.
No.
Oh, the big dance is tonight, right?
Who's your dad?
Luke Maddox.
Luke Maddox. Who's he?
Hey, just number 15, you've been calling him.
He's just rushed for 28 yards on 8 carries tonight.
You can have a seat now.
Okay.
In fact,
Do you have any official duties
Johnson.
at the dance?
No, it's mostly the cheerleading sponsor that's going to do all that. But all the other dances we do, like clean up and decorate and all
Right.
that.
that's a booger.
Oh yeah.
It's pretty humid out here tonight too, isn't it?
Oh, it goes good with the hair. Works real good with the hair.
Imagine. The crown is very pretty. It's from Gregory's Jewelers, I believe. This play is going to be blown dead after a offsides against Nettleton. And they're not moving the ball real well here. Anyway.
Well, Grace, we definitely appreciate you stopping by and talking with us.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Remember to watch tomorrow.
Yeah.
And you'll see yourself.
Actually, we're airing right now. People are watching it, and we're telling you to air it tomorrow.
Yeah. We're telling you to watch tomorrow, but actually
Today
is when it would be on. Does that make any sense?
Kind of.
Okay, well, we try and confuse people. 5-yard penalty against Nettleton.
Grace, thanks a lot for stopping by and taking time. Have fun at the dance tonight.
Thank you.
You're going to
Don't-
boogie, woogie, oogie, huh?
Don't stay out too late.
Oh, I won't.
I'll
Yeah.
take
Be him by midnight.
Whatever, huh? Have fun. Thanks.
Thanks. Whoa, that was loud.
Yeah, well, you know. We have got a breaking free Jared Johnson on the carry for 17 yards.
You know, I hope Luke takes a shower before he goes out tonight.
Yeah. Grace looked very nice
She did.
tonight. Congratulations to Grace Williams and her parents. Must be really proud.
Our thanks to Ron for giving up his chair over there, too.
That's right.
Ron, the
Thank
PA
you, Ron.
guy.
First down and 10, Nettleton. A third down conversion there. That's only their second time they converted on third down this game. But their 7th first down. Nice catch by Morgan. He got back to, he didn't, oh, that's a bad call. He didn't touch the ground there. He stayed up. But they're going to call him a loss of 2 on the play.
That pass play was almost broke up.
Wow.
Almost broke up by number 18 for Raiders. For Rebels.
We just got some water up here in the booth, so we're going to take a water break real quick.
Our thanks to the band.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that gulp? Timeout Raiders is the play didn't get in time or something, but something just didn't work right. So they're going to talk it over. First timeout of the second half. 7 minutes and 42 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Nettleton on top. They've got a second down and 12 though. They're on their own 45-yard line. Coach Dover and his assistant coaches, Donnie Tennyson and Clark McDaniel, wanting to talk over some other stuff. There's a couple other coaches down there, but I don't know their names.
Today's game is made possible by the financial contributions of not only our sponsors, but by individuals who seek to support local programs on AX, like today's high school game of the week. For those wishing to support this program, contact AX Channel 15 at 972-5986 or write us at AX Channel 15, 1010 South Main, Jonesboro, Arkansas, 72401. And our big thanks out to, I saw Dwayne Luttrell, our cameraman, down there on the ground, and he was just dripping with sweat, so thanks to him for his hard work pulling up all kinds of shots.
Running all over the place.
He is, boy.
Standing on the bench now.
That poor guy.
Second down and 12 for the Raiders, and we'll get back to football here. We've had a lot of guests tonight. We're popular. There's a flag. It's going to be a hold.
Well, not just us, but Christy Gerard's a pretty popular person, too.
Yeah.
She had 2 people stop by her.
It's going to be a hold against Nettleton. 10 yards from the spot of the foul, and this is going to be a big penalty against Nettleton here, because it's going to bring up a second and a long. So actually the foul was committed at 3 yards deep into their backfield. So a 13-yard penalty. Raiders 4 penalties, 38 yards tonight. Not good. Not good numbers. Of course, penalties are never good, but
Last week we saw tons of penalties.
brings up second down and 25. Got to get the ball all the way down to the Highland 43.
Hey, did you see that article?
They're on their own 33.
That was a nice article yesterday in the paper about, actually on Thursday's paper, Jared Johnson. Did you see that?
I did see that. Head up to Luke Maddox up the middle. They weren't expecting that. And Maddox rumbles for about 13 yards.
John Thurman, number 19, in on that tackle.
First break free for Maddox. That's his longest run of the game. He's got nine carries for 41 yards. And a date with a homecoming queen.
Well, that article talked about how well Jared and Coach Dover almost seems like they're on the same page. Know exactly what each other wants.
Johnson only a junior. Luke Maddox only a junior.
Coach Dover be able to stay on that same page for another year.
That's right. Confused. Johnson on the keeper. Trying to get to the outside. Face mask is the call. Oh, wow. 1, 2, 3 flags. He got about 4 yards on that, but tack on at least 5, maybe 15. It looked like he was grabbing for the face mask to slow him down and stop him.
Here comes that replay. You should be able to see the face mask right there. And the ref very promptly threw a flag.
15 yards from the spot of the foul. Johnson gets credit for about 19 yards on that carry. Pushed him over the 100-yard mark.
What's that?
Nothing. First down and 10. Hand off to Luke Maddox, who somehow stays on his feet. Luke just turns his wheels and gets down to around the 30-yard line, over the 30-yard line, close to another first down after a gain of about 9. He's got 50 yards on 10 carries.
He's having a good night.
Pretty good night, averaging 5 yards a carry.
It's not bad.
Nope. Maddox has 13 carries for 101 yards, so he's averaging almost 10 yards a carry.
And that nice
about
punt
8
he
yards
had.
a carry. Yeah. That's it. Johnson's on a fumble ball on the ground, and it's picked up by Highland.
Ugh.
And that was not what we needed.
Yeah,
Johnson couldn't even really get the snap off on that. Just kind of tried to pull out too quick, and he knows it was his fault.
Here comes that replay right there. Coach Dover not very happy. Sideline's shaking his head.
Coach Dover never happy.
Well, he's been happier.
I mean, he goes through the whole gamut of emotions. Yeah, I just used the word gamut in a sentence.
I was trying to figure that one out.
Well, it's a real word.
It is?
Yeah, it means a whole shebang, the whole thing.
I think it meant like gamut.
Well, gamut sounds better.
Uh-oh. There you go. There you go.
There's a flag, and it's probably going to be a holding penalty.
John Carville on the sack, maybe.
Probably be a holding penalty, which would be a 10 yards from the spot of the foul, which they'll
probably going to decline.
Probably decline it, yeah, because that way they can lose the down. I would decline this penalty. And that's what the Raiders did.
Yeah.
Because that means they lost 14 on the play.
Coach Dover and Coach Tennyson
They
flagging
lost
that
more
one
than
in.
that. I guess they lost 14 on the play. That was the quarterback, Nicholson.
Oh, nice stop. See who that was. I think it was number 22, Josh Morgan. Yes, it was. And on that tackle.
Gained about 2. Third, and I mean long, is John Thurman, backup quarterback, goes off and limping kind of for Highland.
Quite a ways. 22 yards.
Here's the pitch to Phelps. Got some running room, but he's stopped by a bunch of Raiders, led by number 12.
Actually, that was Luke Maddox.
Or was it Luke Maddox?
Got him on the sidelines over there.
I thought I saw number 12. Luke Maddox was in the tackle. I think that was Phelps on the carry for about 9 yards.
Back deep, Wayne Jones for the Raiders.
Is he a singer, Wayne Jones? Low kick, not giving Jones any chance.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he is this time.
He didn't fair catch that one, but boy, got upended by number
89
35.
89 held him back long enough, and time for 35 Phelps to take a look at him. So it'll be first down and 10 for the Raiders, starting at their own 45, almost 46. So a good defensive stand by the Raider defense so far in this second half. What are you laughing at?
Just you.
Just me, huh? 3 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Johnson rolls to his left. He's pursued by Phelps, but doesn't get him. And Johnson has 12 yards.
And a first down.
Raiders lead this game 7-0. It's not been a real offensive-minded game. The defense has come after the first series. The defensive have come to play and have stepped up and stopped both teams. Raiders came close, got down to the 11-yard line inside the 10, and then had some penalties that moved them back. There's an option to Morgan. Nice play for Morgan to keep a hold of it, but he only gains about 4.
Whoever was in on that tackle, it looks like maybe Rebel number 25 is laying on the field there.
He's hurt because he's not moving.
Keith Thompson from Northeast Arkansas Rehab is down there.
Number 25 is Carden, Keith Carden. If it's 25.
I think it is. I couldn't.
25. Can't really tell. You don't like to see anybody get hurt.
Let's see if we can see where he gets hurt. Right here's the replay. See where he gets hit. Here's the pitch.
Nice little pitch there, and
this is him right there. Oh. I'm not exactly for sure what happened.
He's up now. It's 26.
26.
That's Seth Jacobs. And as you can see, the fog has arrived here tonight. It's kind of getting hard to see out there. If it weren't for the mug enough. The mug.
I thought that was my glasses.
No.
I feel a lot better now.
You can see it on the screen there.
The upper sidelines.
So it's 2nd down and 7 after a carry of 3 by Morgan. The Bugs love us. They've attacked us all night.
Uh-huh.
The lone score in this game came in the first quarter with 6:59 to go when Jared Johnson galloped in from 16 yards. Justin Bagg put the point after through twice. They only counted one of them at 7-0. Luke Maddox through the middle for about 4. They bring up 3rd down and 3.5.
Justin Beller in on that tackle for the Highland Rebels. That good Ozark natural water. Since 1905.
Hey, that's old water.
That's pretty old stuff.
Pretty old water. 2 minutes, 18 seconds. Look at that fog. That's a nice shot right there, folks. Look at the fog and the ball. You can barely see it. You also get a good idea of. Oh, Nettleton's going to take a timeout. You also get a pretty good feel for how the field is made. And we're going to take a break with them. We'll be right after these messages.
Go back to the Axe High School game of the week. Kyle Johnson, Terry Johnston along with you.
Hey, Jared Johnson on the keeper to his left. He's hit. Oh, he decided to go the other way. And he didn't get enough yardage for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th and short. He got about 3, but that wasn't quite enough.
That was a slick little play there.
Well, they should have had him in the backfield. Oh, they're going to measure it anyway. He didn't get this. He didn't get it, but they're going to measure it, I think, to mark it.
I'm not mistaken on measurements. You're 1 for 1 tonight.
That's right. We've only had 1 measurement tonight, but it's a good missing. It's missed it by a bunch tonight.
Oh yeah, my word, yeah. Come on. It was nice of him to measure, but.
Well, more or less, they're just measuring it to mark it so that they can put it back on the hash. It's pretty funny. I love football, but football is one of those sports where you try to be as accurate as you can, but you don't really. I mean, when it comes down to it, it's a game of inches if you look at it. But yet, whenever they spot it on the sidelines over there, you cannot. There's no way, unless they ran the chains out every time, that you could mark the ball from where it exactly is every time. And so, it's kind of funny that we consider it to be such a technical game and all of inches, but yet it's all based on where the people on the sidelines mark the ball.
Right.
It's all up to them.
Yep.
Like they put the ball on the 33-yard line. Actually, it's not quite to the 33 yet, I don't think.
So you're an offensive coordinator. What are you doing here?
Handoff to Luke Maddox? No. Goes to Jared Johnson, and he got the first down.
Yeah.
He got enough for this first down. Referee wants to look at it, and they're going to measure it anyway.
Not for sure
got,
why.
Huh? I know.
That's right.
He got the first down on this. If that's not a first down, then that's right. They measured wrong the first time. First down.
Yeah. Well, that makes you 3 for 3 on the night.
Oh, it's my night. I can't see the numbers on the players, but I can see the ball.
And they're even getting dirtier.
Minute 24 left to play in the third quarter, and Nettleton on top 7-0. And there goes the clock, and as you see, first down and 10. Why did I just circle that? Extra. Not having a good game on the stat side. Oh, look at that play. Nice quick catch by John Nettleton. He's off to the races. Got one man to beat, and touchdown. 32 yards, John Nettleton.
He had plenty of room out there just to keep running. He could have run for days, run out to the bypass for a little while.
With a minute 4 left to go in the third quarter, Nettleton has jumped back on top, or even more. We're going to see the extra point here. It is up, it is good. Baggs puts it through, and it's 14-0.
Here's the instant replay. There's the pass right over there. Oh, he evaded the tackle, and one of the Highland guys tackled his own other player.
What a catch by John Nettleton. What a play. Did you see that?
That was a very nice play.
Highland wasn't expecting that because Nettleton did a really good job of disguising it. They run the ball usually on first down. Well, this time they threw the ball. And Jared Johnson made an excellent job of putting that ball right between Nettleton's numbers. And Nettleton ran in for a touchdown. John Nettleton.
For Nettleton.
John Nettleton. Hey, yeah, next week we get to see his brother. I guess his brother still plays. He has a twin brother that plays for Hoxie. I remember that from last year. Hey, there's our Raider band. They performed so well at halftime, as usual. What a sound. Highland's band was much bigger, probably 3 times as big, but Nettleton was just as loud and just as good quality. Some late pushing and shoving going on out there, no flags. Oh, future Raider.
Cheerleader. Raider cheerleader there.
We're all Raiders. I'm not a Raider, but
you're a Bulldog.
I'm a Ram. I'm a Raider bandwagoner. First down and 10 for the Rebels. A lot of R's tonight. Raiders, Rebels. That is a nice shot right there.
And some ends.
Highland offense. Offensive huddle.
Nettleton.
Quarterback Nicholson hands off to 35 Phelps, who avoids a tackle by Aaron Pratt. In the open field, just totally juked Blake Tennyson, but he's brought down by the speedy Luke Maddox. And not after a gain of a bunch. from zone 34 all the way down to the Nettleton 42. They made a really, really, really good move. Really good move to outfox.
There's a replay right there. You see him come up there. Missed right there is a missed tackle that stopped that play, evaded an defender. Finally, Luke Maddox got a hold of him.
The clock is running inside right at 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. 26, Seth Jacobs on the carry. I think it was 26. Second first down in as many.
Number 21, Blake Tennyson got a hold of him.
From the 42 to the 27, so a 15-yard gain for Jacobs. (15, 14, 13 seconds left to go. Maybe Highland will get another play off. They've got to hurry, though. 5, 6, 5, 4. Yeah, they get it off. And it's a handoff into the backfield to Carden. Fumble. Ball's on the ground. Nettleton say they've got it. And they do. They do. Jared Johnson? No, number 75. John Carville comes up with it.
What a way to end the third quarter.
And the third quarter ends with 2 first downs by Highland and then a fumble and recovered by, it was either Jared Johnson or John Carville won. But
here's the replay right here.
well, you
Can't
probably
tell.
not going to be able to tell which one comes up with it, but we just know that one of those black jerseys did.
And that's all that matters.
They're going to start out 1st and 10, but they're going to switch ends of the field because it's the start of the fourth quarter. The score 14-0 Nettleton. And there you see their huddle. And
well, just so you'll know, you may obtain a video copy of today's game or any other game Axe has covered this year by calling 972-5986 or sending a check with your request to Axe, Channel 15, 1010 South Main, Jonesboro, Arkansas, 72401. Cost per copy is $20. Want to also thank our Axe production crew. Have done a wonderful job. Producer director tonight is David Jackson. Audio is J.R. Johnson. Cameras, Nick Snow, Dwayne Luttrell, Norman Dixon. Nick and Norman are above us, and Dwayne is on the ground, sweating real bad. And I'm Kyle Johnson, a broadcast partner for the evening, and has always been for this entire season and last season. Not my partner, Terry Johnson. There's the player cam. Speaking of Dwayne Luttrell.
I was just thinking about the player cam, wondering if we were going to get a good player cam shot tonight.
See what the helmet cam looks like.
That looks good. And as we see a 1st down and 10, run by Luke Maddox here. He's getting to the outside, folks. He's only got a couple guys. Oh, what a run by Luke Maddox. 22-yard run for Luke Maddox. Way to get outside there, Luke, and jump your yardage up to 76 yards on 12 carries.
Here comes a replay. See him running the outside there. Dart in right down there.
If they'd thrown that block a little bit harder, he probably could have broke to the sidelines and been gone.
You have this feeling he's in a hurry to get to the dance. Oh.
Who's that?
Stacked up there.
Luke in the backfield.
Having a few words with number 25, Keith Carden.
Looks like he lost about a half a yard. I'll give him no gain on that. 76 yards on 13 carries. $11 minutes to go in the ball game. 14-0 is the score. Nettleton on top. Bad handoff and just didn't work, and Jared Johnson just couldn't get out of there quick enough. He was tripped up. Nose tackle Phelps.
He was pretty upset there.
Phelps. He's only 5'8", 160, but he got a hand in on him. Lost a yard. 116 yards on 7 carries unofficially for Jared Johnson tonight. But it's 3rd down and 11.
Nice shot of Coach Dover.
Rolling to his right. Wants to run it. Turns it up. Oh, what a move! Where are they going to spot this ball? All right, they can spot it well enough for the 1st down. I know, well, maybe they didn't.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, it's 1st down. 11-yard run. 12-yard run, excuse me. And a 1st down on a 3rd down. It was a 3rd down and long, and Jared Johnson just ran to the outside and got it. Jared Johnson has 128 yards on 18 carries, unofficially. But having a pretty good night. Luke Maddox has 76 yards on 13 carries. Josh Morgan, 18 yards on 6 carries. Not really sure about the play call on that one. Johnson just a quick keeper up the middle and gained about 3. Trying to catch him off guard. Bring up 2nd down and 7.
Wayne Jones in. Zach Gartman out.
Nine minutes, 15 seconds left to go in the ball game. It's 14-0. Hand off to Luke Maddox, who rumbles through. He's close to a first down. He's going to be a little short, depending on the spot of the ball, but about a half a yard short.
Adam Nicholson for the Rebels on the tackle.
But he got 6 yards on that. Third and very short. They're trying to eat some clock here and just put some more points on the board. Heard on the radio before the game, Raiders were a 3-touchdown favorite. And they're ahead 14-0 right now. Johnson on the keeper. Got a block from Maddox. That was a great block by Luke Maddox. He just kind of cleared out the Highland defenders that were in the area, and Jared Johnson carried the ball forward for 3 more yards and a first down. See, this is where the Raiders benefit. They can, with their very good rushing game, they can kind of pound it up, go to third down, and then be confident on third down that they'll get the first down. Now see, we see Josh Morgan on the carry here. He only gets about a yard before he's brought down. Yeah, he got a yard on that. And so they'll do another running play here on second down. May roll to the outside and do it, but they're just trying to eat the clock is what they're doing. They've got a 14-0 lead, and they're with that big of a lead. Highland has to have the ball twice, and so the more clock they eat, the better shape they're in.
Oh, fumble.
Ball was on the ground. I think Luke Maddox came back up with it.
Yeah.
He only gained about a yard. Bring it 3rd and 8. Long 8. Yeah, there was a fumble. Yeah. Down to 7 minutes to go in the game. Johnson rolls to the right. This is the same play as a while ago. There's a flag down. Probably going to be a hold, maybe a illegal block in the back or a clip. Pass was complete to Luke Maddox for about 5 yards short of the first down.
Let's hear the word from our Mr. Referee there.
Clipping. No, pass interference against Nettleton. Pass interference against Nettleton. Pass interference against the offense. Loss of down. And a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Ooh, that hurt.
Yeah.
15-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So it goes as a 20-yard penalty against Nettleton. Penalty's not been good tonight for the Raiders. 58 yards penalized on five penalties. So Maddox, who had the best punt I've seen all year, the first time he punted tonight, Nettleton's either scored or turned it over. He's punted twice, gets another chance. It's a high kick, getting down. He takes a fair catch at right around the 20. Luckily, the Raiders didn't get a foul for not giving him enough room, and we're going to take a break. And we'll be back. We'll be back right after this. We're back. The quarterback's got tons of time. He just kind of airs it out, and it's intercepted by Jared Johnson.
Put a flag on the play.
I think it's going to be offensive interference because the Nettleton guy was about to catch the ball. Actually, I think this one may come back anyway. I mean, it may.
Here's the replay right here.
They did not interfere with the Highland. They did not. Oh, that is the wrong call. They didn't touch the guy.
No.
They didn't touch the guy. Can we see that replay again? Is that possible? Because they did not even touch that guy.
Here comes a replay one more time for you. Right here.
Pull
There's
out
it out.
wide.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
He was turned around going for the ball.
Yeah.
That was a bad call. So instead of an interception, it goes as a 15-yard penalty on Nettleton, and the ball goes out to the 34-yard line for Highland. Score is 14-0 Nettleton. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Highland's got to do something quick, so that's why they're throwing the ball. That was there's a flag on the play.
That was an incomplete pass.
Well, it might have been considered a lateral if he was behind him. If he was behind the line of scrimmage when the ball got to him. Holding against Highland. Referees may be making a make-up call there for the bonehead when they made on the last one. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. It'll be second down and 10. Or second down and 20, I'm sorry. First down and 20. First down and 20, no loss of down. Train. You know the trains whenever they come by Raider Field because they're like a block away.
Yep.
And so we all just kind of at the mercy of it. Get him, get him, get him. Oh, come on. How did he get that ball off? I don't know.
I don't either.
No, he's lucky. It's going to go a second down and 20 instead of another loss. Actually, if he would have ate the ball there, he would have gained about 3 yards. Look like. I think he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw the ball, but
During halftime, we went down and were visiting with some of the friends of ours from down there, and Jill Johnson was telling me that, well, Jill Johnson Pierce now, was telling me during her graduation, a big train came through. It was real loud. So everybody just started laughing.
we mentioned that her husband was a Nettleton alumni. He's not.
That's what I found out.
He went to Valley View.
I knew he was a Valley View. I don't know why I said he was from Nettleton.
Went to Nettleton Church, I believe. Nettleton Baptist Church.
Yes, he did go to Nettleton Baptist.
10-yard gain. Fourth down and 10.
He got fourth down. He's wrong. He told him to change it.
Third down. It's third down. Ball on the 34-yard line. Highland taking a long time. They've just got 5 minutes left to go in this game. They've got to get the ball in the end zone twice if they want to win.
Tie the ball game.
To tie, yeah. Well, they'd have to put some extra points up there too. But Nettleton defense throwing another shutout. Here's a reverse. Not really a reverse, more of a flicker type play. And they got him, stopped him 3 yards short of the first down. Who was that on the carry? Snarley?
22. 22 for Highland.
22 for Highland.
Jason Heislip.
Jason Heislip. He got about 7 yards, but it's fourth down and 3. Tick-tock, 4 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in the game. Highland's going to take a timeout. They were almost down on the play clock, but
6 seconds left on it.
I guess they realized, hey guys, we got to score. And it's fourth down and 3. The critical part of the game here. As the Nettleton defense comes over to get some last 4-minute instructions.
Well, we'd like to mention that for the 10th year, Axe is bringing you local high school football action. Hats off to all our sponsors and dedicated production crew who make this possible. Tonight's game is sponsored by Bonds and Tate Heating and Air Conditioning, Gateway Tire, MDR Cartage, Couches Barbecue, Keller Medical, and Central Baptist Church in Jonesboro. Also, today's game is made possible by the financial contributions of not only those people I just mentioned, our sponsors, but by individuals who seek to support local programs on Axe, like today's high school game of the week. For those wishing to support this program, contact Axe Channel 15 at 972-5986 or write us at Ags Channel 15, 1010 South Main, Jonesboro, Arkansas, 72401. Next week, we're going to have Nettleton versus Hoxie. We don't know whether we're going to be at Hoxie or if we're going to be here. We're not for sure.
Yeah,
we're
it's at Hoxie. Okay, we've been informed.
That's what I was thinking.
Great. Okay, we get to drive over in rice country. It's flat over there.
Yes, it is.
Lots of skeeters. 4th and 3, they're going for it. Handoff to Phelps around the outside, and he got it.
Got about 2 yards.
Good play. Good call by the Highland Rebel offensive coordinator. It's a 4th down conversion. And the clock continues to tick. Under 4 minutes to go. And they're down by 2 touchdowns. Realistically, they have to put the ball in the end zone, kick an onside kick, and get the ball back. Because Nettleton, oh, what a catch.
And man,
nice catch there by number 22, high slip, about a 6-yard gain.
Nettleton was right there. Now, wasn't it you that was telling me earlier in the week that Nettleton, the record on homecoming?
No.
Somebody was talking to me about that, but I don't remember what
they
they
beat
said.
Hoxie last year on homecoming. I remember. I was here. I remember my freshman year of college, they beat Gosnell, so that had been fall of 93. Fall of 93. They beat Gosnell for homecoming.
Maybe I had that dream.
Well, I'd like to hear the Gosnell score right now. Gosnell is undefeated on the year at 5-0. 2-0 in conference play.
They're going to be here in 2 weeks.
That will be a big game. Last year we traveled to Gosnell for the game, and that was the game where Nettleton came out and scored 2 quick touchdowns or 3 quick touchdowns, and then Jared Johnson got hurt.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden they couldn't move the ball at all because nobody had been, I guess, trained at quarterback.
I watched that one on TV.
I remember, and Gosnell made a comeback. Their offense is one of the funnest things in the world to watch because they've got so many guys moving. It's kind of like this. We got a pass here. That ball is underthrown. Blake Tennyson makes the catch.
Nice, good job.
He made that catch. Interception. That should be the ball game. I'm not going to say that's the ball game because there's 2 minutes and 10 seconds left to go. I'm not going to call it, but oh wow, what a catch by Blake Tennyson. Watch him get under this. Okay, scrambles.
Blake just read that and saw it coming.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
Nice catch by Blake Tennyson. Congratulations on that catch. So Jared Johnson intercepts a pass tonight. Blake Tennyson intercepts a pass. Wasn't sure if it was Jared Johnson or John Carville that came up with that fumble, but one of them did, I think. They were the last 2 numbers.
Blake's been having a good night. Hey, there's Luke's brother, Brian. I like Brian. Brian's a nice guy.
Brian's a big guy.
Very, very big.
Number 10, Johnson hands off to number 15, Luke Maddox, who gains about 2 yards. And it was 2nd down before it ever started, but actually now it's 2nd down.
The Highland band is leaving.
Well, they've got an hour-and-a-half drive back at least. And on a school bus, probably 2. Through the hills, and it's foggy.
Uh-huh.
Wish all the Highland fans a safe trip home because I'm glad I'm not going anywhere other than Jonesboro to hunt.
I've made that trip several times. My parents are from that area. Used to go there to see my grandparents all the time.
Did you do it in the fog at night?
Oh, we've done it many a times at different times.
Hey, Jared Johnson, he's still on his feet.
Yeah,
folks.
he is.
He's still on his feet. He rumbles from the 26 all the way down to the 43.
It's number
17-yard gain.
John Thurman in the tackle.
26 to the 43, yeah. 17 yards.
Yep. My mom is from Viola. Here's the replay right here.
It's a flag back on the field. Nice run, but it's just going to come back. They're going to call a hold.
As I was saying, my mom is from Viola.
Viola, yeah.
And that is even past Highland, quite a ways. And my dad is from Jeep. Jeep is famous for just having a gas station. They now have a post office. They're pretty happy.
And it's
up
not
there.
even spelled Jeep.
It's G-E-P-P.
Like Gep.
Gap.
Yeah. Well, my dad's from Goobertown, and my mom's from Bono, so.
You're at home.
That's right. But I'm from Paragould.
Now all of my family from up there lives down here now. My grandma lives down the street from my parents, and one of my other grandmothers is in a nursing home here.
In case you were wondering about Kyle's family history.
My genealogy.
Terry's family history. Now you know.
No,
Jared Johnson on the keeper.
regained some of that yardage.
From the 13 to the... from the 13 to the... Well, where are they going to put the ball? 20, 26? 27. 14-yard gain for Johnson, as our announcement is made tonight. 148 yards on 21 carries. There's your cheerleaders for this evening.
Oh, waving.
Hi, ladies. Nettleton crowd's starting to thin out just a little bit.
Yeah.
Students going early, trying to get ready for the dance.
Make a few last preparations.
I wouldn't be at no dance tonight. There's Grace again.
Hi, Grace.
Hi, Grace. She was very nice. Very nice lady. Congratulations, Grace Williams, 1997 homecoming queen, Nettleton High School. That's something that you can tell your grandkids about. You know, back in my day, I was the 1997 homecoming queen at Nettleton High School.
You know, tonight, and I think Christy's down in the truck. She may be able to help me out with this, but they were honoring the very first homecoming queen that they've ever had.
Yeah.
1967. Thank you very much.
She gave the... What was her name?
I don't know what. I'm not sure what her name was.
It's up here somewhere.
She was. They honored her in the pep rally this afternoon, and then also in pregame. Diane Morgan Morris, and she is a teacher at Fox Meadow.
Oh. And
I did hear that.
She crowned Miss Grace. 3rd down and 6 with 56.5 seconds left to go in the game. Johnson on the keeper. He doesn't get but about a yard or two. 2 yards.
I wonder if Grace gets to come back next year and crown next year's.
Well, I don't know. The 1967-68 homecoming queen crowned her.
But she was the first.
That brings Jared Johnson unofficially up to 150 yards rushing tonight.
Maybe they'll have like the second come crown next year's.
Maybe. Tick-tock down to 15 seconds, and Nettleton calls their timeout. Hoxie beat Corning, I was just told.
This is their second. This will be Nettleton's second shutout in a row. Last week,
14-0. Same score as here.
Last week they were 45-0 over crosstown rivals West Side.
To move to 2-0 in the conference if Nettleton holds on here.
Which is pretty likely.
15.3 seconds left. They'll go to 3-0 in the conference, 5-1 overall.
Only loss coming in the 3rd week against Greene County Tech.
We don't need to talk about that.
No, very sad game.
It was a well-played ball game on both parts, and both teams deserved to win, but only one could. Yeah, last year, Highland beat Nettleton. Snapping, it was 26-19 was the final score on that one.
That's the number 10, top 10 reasons why Nettleton should beat Highland.
Yeah.
Revenge.
And now it's 4th down and 4 with 15.3 seconds left, and Nettleton can, I don't know if they're going to punt the ball away. They may quick kick it. They haven't done a thing. I would quick kick it is what I would do. I wouldn't even put Luke back in the backfield, but Highland's going to bring everybody at him, but he is going to punt it. And here goes the snap. And what a punt. Number 22.
Trying to get out of
High
bounds.
slip. Tries to run all the way across the field to get out of bounds. He does get out of bounds with 4.3 seconds left. But there goes some fireworks in the air.
Yep. They shot off fireworks this morning. Or, I'm sorry, this morning.
Yeah.
Earlier before the game. Shut off all the lights.
4.3 seconds. They're shooting the fireworks, but, you know, The game isn't over yet.
There's a shot of the fireworks. Nice shot.
I missed them.
That was pretty wild.
Maybe we'll get some more. One more play in the ball game. Airs it out, and the horn goes off on the new scoreboard as Nettleton wins the ball game 14-0. And we're going to take a quick break and come back with the final statistics and tell you a little bit more. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back to the Ags High School Game of the Week. Final score 14-0. Nettleton Raiders on top. I believe Terry's got some final stats he'll give us. Run down for us.
Give you the scoring summary so far, or for tonight. No, the end of the final scoring summary was 6:59 in the game left to go in the first quarter. Jared Johnson scored on a 16-yard touchdown. Justin Baggs put the point after through for a 7-0 lead. Then in the third quarter, with 11:04 left to go, John Neldon caught a 22-yard touchdown pass from Jared Johnson, and Baggs put the point after through again and made it 14-0. Highland did not score tonight as Nettleton threw its second straight shutout. Nettleton unofficially had about 12 first downs, converted on third down 4 times, 2 turnovers, fumbles, penalized 7 times for 88 yards at least. That's not a good stat. Highland only had 7 first downs. They had 3 turnovers, 1 fumble, and 2 interceptions. Interceptions by Jared Johnson and Blake Tennyson. Give you some individual stats. Luke Maddox had 16 carries for 85 yards. Jared Johnson had 150 yards on 22 carries. Josh Morgan, 19 yards on 7 carries. Johnson was 4 of 6 on passing for 70 yards. John Neldon had 1 catch for 32 yards. That was a touchdown. Blake Tennyson had 3 catches for 38 yards. For Highland, their top rusher tonight was Scott Phelps, unofficially 11 carries for 65 yards. And that's about all on the stat side. Basically, it boils down to, there's Coach Dover, and basically what it boils down to is 14-0.
That's right. That's all that matters right there.
3-0 in the conference.
Yep.
And a well-played ball game tonight.
That's right. Great play ball game. And it's homecoming, so that was an important win for them.